Her stepson? What the fuck? I do have the same reaction as Klein. She's fucking her stepson. This shit's like an actual plot to a porno. We have officially lost the plot, bro. Straight up. What's going on, guys? It's Caleb, back with another video, and in this one, we will be watching, reacting, and talking about episode 10 of Lord of the Mysteries. Man, honestly, I could not be more happy that this episode is out. If you haven't seen, I haven't made a video this whole week. Dude, I've just been sitting here waiting for this episode to drop. I'm honestly like a crackhead, just sitting here scratching, waiting for my weekly dose, my weekly rock of crack, which is now Lord of the Mysteries. You know, I was gonna say, I was sitting here like refreshing it, waiting for the new episode to come on. Granted, that ain't true because, you know, I ended up watching it like 14 hours after its release. But I have been checking the website every day because I honestly don't remember, like, you know, the exact date that it comes out. But sorry, I was so hyped for this episode. But before we get into that, this video will contain spoilers for the entire episode of episode 10 of Lord of the Mysteries. So if you haven't watched it already, go and do so, then come back to this video. And also, we are at 266 subscribers, so it'd be pretty cool if we get it 270 by tomorrow. But anyway, without further ado, let's get right into this episode. You know, despite the fact this is like a super depressing moment, dude, it just looks good. I mean, I don't know what they're feeding these, like, Chinese animators for this, but dude, it's one of the best looking shows I've seen in a minute. Man, it's getting me sad seeing all their memories like that. Oh, it's Mr. Isaac. I really wonder what sequence he is. It's kind of cool now how Klein actually has like some offensive capability. I seen someone in the comments in my last video say that the jump from sequence 9 to sequence 8 from in his pathway from, you know, to clown is like one of the biggest jumps in terms of like offensive ability. And to be honest, I can already see that. I mean, he honestly like had like no offensive shit in his last sequence, but I mean, now we can throw tarot cards at people. You know, I honestly have a bad feeling that his family's gonna get like wiped out. That Melissa and Benson are just gonna get killed, especially since Neil died. I don't feel like anything like that's off the table now. I could definitely see them getting killed. I can summon his messenger. Nah, I mean, I doubt it's broken. Something's about to go crazy. Knew it. It's phasing through the wall. It's glitching. Yeah, that's actually crazy, what? Yeah, I don't think that's a little one. I mean, maybe for Isaac's abilities, but that thing's not little. He's a peeping Tom. Wait, is she patting his head with, like, her spirit, like, hair? Yeah, she is. Oh, he's straight tweaking, bro. What the hell? He has, like, rabies or something. He went mad. He's waiting for him. Oh. Turn around, Klein. Show him your cake. He stole his cake. He's like Big Dick Randy. He's stealing asses. Oh, that's sick. Wait, he just used his tarot cards. I gotta go back and we watched that. Oh, that's cool. He used him like to you know, hang him on the wall. Oh, he actually looks like a clown now, what? A detective. Oh, it's Lanevis. Provided help. I assume he got like snaked out or something. Like he like helped them and then they like just like forgot about him or something. Wait, is that what I think it is? Kinda looks like that true creator shit we seen. Probably is. Oh yeah, that's the true creator. The eyes. Damn. Bro just shot him. He just killed an unarmed, mentally ill person. Also, what the hell was in his IV? Why? Hold on, we gotta go back and look at that. His IV is like green. They're like putting this dude with, I don't even know, like sludge in his veins and shit. Her stepson? What the fuck? I do have the same reaction as Klein. She's fucking her stepson. That's something. This shit's like an actual plot to a porno. We have officially lost the plot, bro. Straight up. Now that's one ugly girl there. That's like a dude, straight up. Them broad ass shoulders. That's a bodybuilder. The last time someone looked at Klein like that, it was, that Trissy dude. I forgot what his name was, though, before he became Trissy. Hey, yo. She fucked him to death. An illness. Shit, she gave him an STD. I love all the scenes in the Grey Fog. These are, like, definitely my favorite scenes in this. Watch her also be like one of those people that, you know, changed. You know what I mean? The red smokestacks. Oh, it's already over? The hell? That shit was like a breeze. What? Oh, wait, never mind. It was a long ass. Oh, yeah, no, there is a long ass, end credit scene. Oh, that lightning. No, what? People are praying to Klein. More people? He already has altars built throughout the world? That's kind of crazy. What? It'd be... I love how Clyde just, when he doesn't, like, know the answer, he just, like, pretends like that. You should not know. It is dangerous. And they're all scared of him and shit. You know, one thing I want to say, actually, whenever there's, like, lightning or thunder in this show, it, like, shakes the scene and, like, feels like real thunder and lightning. You know what I mean? Like, it actually feels like you can feel it, like, shaking you. If it was, like, a 4DX seat, dude, 100%. Like, it feels like a 4DX seat without a 4DX seat. Oh, he's answering the dude's prayer. His divine miracles. They're averting their gaze. The Forsaken Land. That can't be a coincidence. They were just talking about that, and now it's like a guy from there. Oh, this dude looks cool. Derek Berg. Oh shit, even the other two members are looking down on him. That's cool. The sun. Okay, the audio was absolute shit. Wait, well, I gotta read this off real quick. Sigh, guess I'll go goon and come back to this masterpiece once it's up. What does goon mean? English is not my first language, so I don't know these slangs. It's a sacred art, known to a few chosen elites who have mastered the art. It is understandable that you don't know about it. What the fuck? Anyway, that wraps up episode 10 of Lord of the Mysteries. Honestly, that was a pretty good episode, so let's talk about it. Now, obviously, the most important event that occurred in this episode was probably, you know, the new member to Klein's little followers, you know, a new member to the Tarot Card Club. But before we talk about that, let's talk about some other things first, like the members mourning for Old Man Neil. Honestly, watching them mourn to Old Man Neil's death was pretty sad, and of course, his death was also really sad. But after last week's episode, having a whole week to kind of just think about it and like reflect on his death, I think it could have and should have been a lot sadder, especially with how them mourning on it, right? Like, I don't know. I wish he would have seen more of him before he died. Like, maybe he was in more episodes. I mean, I'm not saying he should have, lived longer, per se, but I think we should have got more of him, in the earlier episodes, episode, just throughout the whole thing, right? Because it was sad, and it's sad seeing them, be sad. Like, it's sad seeing Klein, sniffling and crying, seeing all the Nighthawk members, mourning for his death, seeing the captain lighting a candle at his grave, but I don't know. I didn't feel that attached to Old Man Neil, so I'm not really too emotional on it, but it is still pretty sad, especially seeing them react to it. We also got to see Azek, or is it pronounced as Zeke? Anyway, we'll say Azek, because I think that's how Klein says it. But we got to see him talking, about his memories, or not really talking, but written in a note. When he gets his memories back, this dude's about to be so unbelievably strong. I mean, we can already see that. I forgot exactly what it was, but there was a battle or a war that was talked about. I think maybe the episode before last episode, that likely was something to do with him. And in this episode, he gave Klein that whistle to summon his messenger, and he called it a little one. Little? Motherfucker, it's a fucking 30-foot tall skeleton. In what world is that a little one? There's just no way that's considered a little one. When they reveal that, he's a Beyonder in that, the one episode with his son's skull, they didn't, say what sequence he was. So, they're definitely trying to keep that hidden for, a big reveal later on. So, I can almost guarantee that he is a very, very high level, very high in the sequences. Or I guess low, technically, you know what I mean? Because lower, yeah. Anyway, though, moving on, we got definitely a lot more story developments, like when Klein used his seer powers on the Tweaker, a.k.a. Mr. Hood, which is a horrible name. That's equivalent, that's X-12, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Hood, Hood. Hello, Mr. Hood. But, we got more developments with that and, Lanevis. But we also got, a sunfucker. When that scene occurred with Madam Sharon and, her stepson, dude, I'm gonna be honest, we officially lost the plot then and there, okay? The anime was confusing for the first couple of episodes, and it's starting to, get less confusing. Each episode stuff's tying together, obviously, as a story does. I don't know, bro. That is turning into a cheap porno. This episode, we got the stepmom and stepson. What's gonna happen next episode? Are we gonna get, naughty schoolgirl and teacher, or, some shit like that? The captain teaches low-level Beyonders how to get low. I don't know, but, definitely the most important thing that happened in this episode, was we got a new member to the Tarot Card Club. Derek, I believe his name was. In that one episode, I forgot which one it was, they were saying that all these things can't just be coincidences, and I'm sorry, I honestly don't think this is a coincidence, because they were just talking about the Forgotten, for the Forsaken Lands or whatever, and this dude comes from that land? And why is there already, an altar and, a church, basically, for Klein, or the Fool there? That's kind of weird. That cannot just be a coincidence, That has to be something, really important that will be revealed later on. At least I think it is. I might just sound like, a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist, but I don't believe that's a coincidence. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This does not look like a tinfoil hat. This looks like something else. But that looks like the people that are the source of all the conspiracy theories. One last thing I actually want to talk about, though. It has to do with Madam Sharon, the sunfucker. In that one scene where she looked at him, I'll probably put it over here. I probably won't actually. But in that one scene, like where she looked at Klein, you know, that really gave me feelings to when that one dude, like the like assassin guy or whatever, I think it was Trish, became Trisha or Trissy or whatever they want to call him now. That gave me like those type of vibes, you know what I'm saying? It gave me that kind of vibe. So I have a feeling, maybe, just maybe, she's a Beyonder, you know, from that group. I forgot the name of it now. I'm completely blanking out. And was originally one of us, if you know what I mean. I don't know, though. Might be wrong. Probably am wrong. Probably sound like one of those again. Anyway, I don't really got much else to add. That was a pretty good episode, honestly. It's getting late out right now, and I don't really want to be at it in this video for too long. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I do have a bit more to talk about, but we'll save it for the next video. With that, I'm going to end it here. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.